In this lesson, we're going to look at basic video editing. We have demonstrated how to produce videos, and sometimes you want to create different versions of the same video for different platforms. For example, the video podcast that we did in this particular series is usually shared on several platforms, including WhatsApp. And when you look at the original video or the first file that we exported, I'm trying to find it, okay? You find that it's, if I right click now, you see, okay, I've never right clicked, it's bringing out the size 42.9 megabytes. That is too much for what you can share on WhatsApp, okay? Or mobile generally, you don't want to share that, 42.9, so you want to reduce it. So what I'm going to do is I'll use an application or a program called FreeMake Video Converter. Now you can download the free version, but you have to pay or you have to get the premium version. The other way is to get it without paying legitimately. Okay, we're going to cover that. Now, maybe, okay, if you need that, you can ask on the discussion platform, or you can simply just go ahead and get the premium version, because without the premium version, there's going to be a watermark on your videos. Then I think there might be some other limitations too, but this is the tool we're using, FreeMake, and this is the paid version, premium. So you click on video, you add the video to it. Okay, so this is the video we want to edit, and then you open. But I'm not going to use this video because it's at the highest resolution. So even by the time we edit it, the size is still going to it's going to be a bit huge. So what I'm going to do is I'll first go back to Microsoft Photos. Remember I mentioned before that we're going to export in several resolutions. So I'll first go back to Microsoft Photos. Then I'm going to export as 540 pixels. Okay, 540, okay, which is going to give the smallest size. But even though it is the smallest size, it is still not small enough for what we want. We still want it to be smaller still. That's when we'll now use FreeMake Video Converter to make it smaller. So this, I'll just put 540 to separate it and to let me know what it's about. Okay, so I'm exporting that now. So once it finishes exporting, that is the file that I will now import into FreeMake Video Converter. So just watch and stay with me. Okay, so the 540 pixels has finished exporting. Okay, so I have it. So this is it, but I'm not going to use it here. So I'll just go back to my FreeMake Video Converter. I'll remove this. By the way, you can also even use this to add two videos together, cut videos. You can use it for a lot, but what I want to use it for now is just to reduce the size of the video. So now we have, this is it. This is the video I'm working with. Now this one is 17.2 megabytes. Compare it to the 1080p or the higher resolution version that is 40 something, yeah, 42.9. Okay, but even this at 17.2, we want to reduce it further for mobile. Okay, so I'll just pick this, then to MP4, I'm retaining the MP4 format. Then I go to where I want to save it and name it appropriately. So to separate this from the rest, I'll call it mobile. So this is the one that we're going to share on mobile devices. At the end of the day, you'll find that these file size would have reduced. You see that I already created a profile here for Faith Capsules. So if there's a project you work on, you can create a profile for it. That means you have settings that you have already set. So if you have to work on this project, for example, come here, okay, is a preset. Okay, so Faith Capsules preset. So look at the details here, the video codec, the frame rate, the bit rate, look at everything here. Okay, so these are the settings you should use if you are working on Faith Capsules project. So that's the preset, okay, for this particular project. As you become a pro, you are going to understand these things better. But for now, the focus is you are able to deliver results. then you learn, you ask questions, you experiment on your own, and you learn. But you see that we have several presets. There is this Zoom, for example, there is screencast, okay? There are default presets that come with the app, but there's those that we created ourselves. For example, this Zoom, we created it. Then this screencast also, we created it, and a number of others like that, okay? So for this one, we're using the Faith Capsules preset, which we have also created and then convert. So at the end of the day, you'll find that, when did this start? Pre-make logo will be added to your video, no, because this is the premium version. Did they change something? Let me just say convert without logo and see what happens. Because we bought this already, then maybe there was an update that we took and then they removed that. Okay, but this is the process. Okay, so this is the process. I'm just going to pause this and I will go look for the key. I don't remember where it is now, but I will go look for the key and then I'll complete the conversion process. Okay, but this is how it works. Okay. Okay, it's converting already, but it's going to add the logo. I don't want the logo because we have the premium version. You should not be adding the logo. But this is how it works. So after this, now you can now share this, and all of that with, as appropriate. So I'll just wait for this to finish. Okay, but I don't need to keep you waiting. So I'll simply pause. I'll simply continue the recording and then just close it out. But you already see the process. And there are other ways, the other tools, Handbrake, there are lots of other tools that can also be used for video editing to have the reduced version. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the lesson on video editing. We have another course that goes into detail, on that, but this will give you what you need, okay, for the things that you need to do right now. Okay, so if you have questions, please reach out and let us know. And if you have other things that you would like to also share with us, there are a lot of things that you also may know, okay, that we don't know, or that we're not sharing yet, or that we don't even know, okay, and that would also benefit others. So feel free to share. Let us exchange knowledge and everybody gets better. Thank you and bye for now.